run to. Love will catch you there, wherever you run to. Love will find you there. Love will find you there, there. Love will meet you there, wherever you run to. Love will meet you there, wherever you run to. Love will meet you there. Love will meet you there.
My name is Reward, and Kera Paul, they call me the storyteller. And with me is the quintessential birthday girl, Cecile Egbele.
Okay, hello and welcome. Good morning. And bright and beautiful Saturday morning as usual.
It is. So, today on the show we have a rather interesting lineup. We have, Cecile, for a while we've not had a full lineup where we have all the things we usually have. But today we have everything on the lineup. We have some very interesting guests, such as...
we have the artists who have just played. We have Mac D, who will be talking to us on the course of the show today. Tell us about himself, what he does when he's not playing music.
We'll also have someone from the French Cultural Center. We've had the last couple of weeks the French and Japanese Animation Film Festival. It's been quite a blast, and they'll be with us in the studio talking to us about that.
Of course, last week we brought you two artists, a couple of young artists who designed some works during the Latin TA Science and Technical Expo 2015. We have one other, but this one is from Abuja, and he's done something really cool.
Along the show, we also have the other regular segments that we have, such as talking movies. We also have sports back on the menu with Ayodeji Makinde. He'll be talking to us about that.
Not forgetting that we have the week in entertainment, and of course, we'll go on to our very first segment for the show, which is Joy Life Changers, telling us Relate Wisely, a continuation.
How has your weekend been?
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your weekend motivation. My name is Joy Life Changers, and it's always a delight to show up on your screens at this time. I hope that your week has been great. It's my pleasure to always de-stress you and energize you for the week ahead. My advice to you today is relate wisely. Number 4. Those who enable and publicize what you carry. Those who enable and publicize what you carry. My goodness, Nigeria is a blessed country. Over 150 million people. In my little life, I have seen people with potential. I have seen people with great gifts in places that they might never be able to find expression. But you know the beauty about life? Somebody will go and find this person, enable them and give them a platform. Somebody will find that gift, enable and publicize. So anytime you are given a platform, anytime you meet somebody or you meet people who give you a platform, who enable you and publicize you, what you're going to do? Relate wisely. Number 5. Those who will despise what you carry. If you're not prepared for this, you'll be disappointed and taken aback. Because if you're thinking that you are $1 million and over and you're better than a sliced bread, and you find somebody who thinks, what the heck? What is this? People who despise you. It's not sweet. You're going to meet people who despise you. What are you going to do? Relate wisely. Number 6 are those who will try to kill what you carry. These are very dangerous people. Those who will try to kill what you carry. They find that you have a potential and they feel like if they let you blossom, you're going to run them out of business. So they're going to find a way to kill you. They're going to find a way to discredit you. They're going to find a way to finish you even before you start. Relate wisely. Number 7, those who will benefit from what you carry. Anything you have that nobody is benefiting from is useless until somebody else is benefiting from it. What again? Relate wisely. Those who will celebrate what you carry. Those who will celebrate it, those who will love it, those who will want it, those who will just be happy that you have what you have. Those who will eventually carry what you carry. That's my favorite. Those who will carry, they will eventually carry what you carry. They love it, they celebrate it, and they know the value of it, that they will eventually carry it on. So today is relate wisely. If you have written down some of these categories of people I've told you about, when you have the good ones that you have, cherish them. The bad ones, run away, avoid, be tactical, all right? And tell me what you think at my email, joylifechangers@gmail.com. Go to our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/NTA Entertain, and let us know, what categories of these kinds of people you've met. Tell us your good stories and your bad stories, and we'll share it on our next segment, all right? Until next week, on this same station, same time, my name is Joy Life Changers, and I will see you. Have a great week ahead. Bye-bye. My name is Joy Life Changers. How has your weekend been?
And welcome back. That was Joy Life Changers talking about Relate Wisely. I think one of the most important ones for me, she said, is people who will despise what you have. Some people think, okay, I can sing and so everybody should love me. But there are people who will just despise it. Some because they don't like it, some because they're jealous. And I think it's important to be prepared for those kind of things.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln said when he wrote a letter to his son's teacher, he said, filter all you hear on the screen of truth and take only the truth that comes through. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's okay, thank you. No pictures, please. No photographs. Okay.
All right. If you've been quite busy during the week like we usually are, you didn't have time to catch up on a lot of what's happening in the world of entertainment, we have this section just for you. Cecil, tell us.
Eya Igbo is standing by, pretty close by, and will be bringing us the week in entertainment. So Eya, tell us what's up.
Well, it's been a very busy week, and a whole lot has happened in the entertainment industry and also outside of Nigeria. We have stories of American actor Eddie Murphy having his 9th baby with God knows how many number of girlfriend he has, and this is expecting their 9th baby. And also a Nigerian who is making us proud in the United States of America, who he's been crowned the first black president of Webster University. And so many other stories I'll be bringing to you on the week on entertainment.
Looking forward to it.
Hello and welcome to the Week in Entertainment. Top comedian and actor Eddie Murphy is reportedly expecting his 9th child. The 56-year-old entertainer and his 36-year-old girlfriend Paige Butcher are expecting their first child together. Eddie Murphy and Paige have been together for 4 years but kept their romance away from the public and will welcome their child in May 2016. The Coming to America actor previously has 8 kids from 4 other women, 5 with his ex-wife Nicole Murphy,
whom he divorced in 2006 after 22 years of marriage. One with his ex-girlfriend Paulette McNeely, and 2 others from Tamara Hood and former Spice Girl singer Melanie Melby Brown. Katy Perry has been named the highest-earning female musician for 2015 with an estimated $135 million earnings, while Taylor Swift came in second with $80 million. The American singer topped Forbes list, jumping up from 5th position last year, having earned $135 million during her Prismatic World Tour, which reportedly grossed approximately $2 million per night. She also continued to make money from her albums such as 2013's Prisons, and reportedly made $20 per person at each show during her recent world tour. Other earnings have resulted from the launch of several scents and endorsement deals with Claire Scotty and CoverGirl. Following the success garnered by his award-winning cross-border comedy movie 30 Days in Atlanta, Ayo Makun, better known as AY, is now working on the follow-up titled A Trip to Jamaica. The lead character actors after his adventures in Atlanta, journeys to Jamaica, which is the focus of the movie. The production of the movie has seen the top comedian away from the country in the past few weeks. He recently concluded a shoot in America where he used P-Square's Atlanta home as a location. A Trip to Jamaica is expected to be released sometime in 2016. The Super Eagles of Nigeria is now ranked 12th in Africa as the team dropped places in the latest FIFA rankings. The team now stands at 59th in the world. European side Belgium, which parades the likes of Eden Hazard and Lukaku, moved up 2 places to emerge world number 1, displacing Argentina, who now sits in 3rd position. Germany maintains her position as number 2 on the table, with Portugal and Chile sitting in the 4th and 5th position respectively. The other teams in the top 10 are Spain, Colombia, Brazil, England and Austria, who are positioned number 6 to 10. Ivory Coast remains the best team in Africa, ranking 23rd in the world, followed by Algeria and Ghana, who are ranked 26 and 30 respectively. After spending months in a rehab center in Abuja, Majek Fashek has bounced back. His first appearance was at the Green Ball Reggae Night organized by the Copyright Society of Nigeria, COSON, at the Musan Center, Lagos. Majek, who was the first on stage with his signature red garment and bell, later changed into a pair of jeans and a shirt as he performed some of his hit tracks, including the classic Send Down the Rain. He was later joined by Raskimono, who upped the tempo and sent the audience wild. Victor Essay's verses was reminiscent of the time when reggae ruled the Nigerian airwaves in the 80s and 90s. In attendance were dignitaries like 2015 Lagos governorship candidate Jimmy Agbaje, Senator Florence Itagiwa, and Bisi Olatilo. The Green Ball is a part of the ongoing COSON Week, which is going on right now. And our last story for today. History was made as Nigerian-born Dr. Benjamin Ola Akonde was installed as the 21st president of Westminster College in St. Louis, Missouri, United States of America, making him the first black American and first Nigerian-born academician to occupy the topmost position in the 165-year-old liberal arts college in America. The inaugural ceremonies, which took place at Champ Auditorium before a standing room-only audience, had in attendance his parents, Reverend Dr. and Mrs. S.T. Ola Akonde, his wife Bola, their 3 daughters, as well as other family members. Oyo State Governor Abiola Ajimobi was also in attendance and gave the inauguration lecture, where he expressed his joy about the Nigerian academician making his country and Oyo State in particular proud. And that's the much we have for the week in entertainment. The rest of the program continues with Reward and Cecil.
Abuja, the unfolding view of Africa's fastest growing capital. Welcome to Nigeria.
And welcome back. That was the Week in Entertainment by Eya Igboje. Cecil.
Orowo and Eya's name we just joined together. Eya Igboyi, Orowo Igboje. You just married Eya and Igboje together. Now you're in trouble. Well, that was
okay, I mean officially in trouble.
Yes, you're officially in trouble. I don't envy you. All right, now that was Eya Igboyi giving us the weekend entertainment. So many exciting things. Good to know Majek Fashek is good and bounced back.
I think it's heartwarming news that he's out of rehab and he's back performing on stage again, and it's quite heartwarming.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to something that was going to be a choke lineup today. Last week, remember we told you about the French-Japan Film Festival, which started last week. Well, today we have a guest, so we're talking about it. But just before that, we will have a quick look again at the report of the opening ceremony of the French-Japan Animation Film Festival.
And the report is brought by Orowo Igboje.
Let it go, can't hold you back anymore. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they...
For many movie lovers, young and old, animated films has gained widespread acceptance, maybe because of the message it carries, the exciting characters, or just for mere entertainment. The turnout at the first French-Japan Animated Film Festival in Nigeria is a testimony to the growing acceptance in the country. Organized by the French Cultural Center Abuja alongside the Embassy of Japan, the 10-day-long French-Japanese Animated Film Festival holds at the French Cultural Center Abuja.
So what could be more natural than launching a French and Japanese animated film festival in Abuja to give our public an opportunity to enjoy a diversified program with animated films for adults and children, feature films and short films from both France and Japan.
Being myself a devoted admirer of French films, it is my pleasure to co-organize this event with our French partners.
First movie to hit the big screens at the festival is Japan's 1997 adventure films Jungle Emperor Leo, an animation and adventure movie by Tezuka Production, which tells the story of an emperor lion as he goes on an incredible adventure with man and his two sons, where they learn not all humans are bad.
Artists can appreciate its value, create it. So what's it worth to you?
You've made quite the discovery. Just where did you find that stone, anyway?
Oh, somewhere in the middle of the Bajau jungle.
What is important, however, is the task of locating the source of the Moonlight Stones as soon as possible.
Organizers and guests present share their thoughts on the movie and collaboration by both countries.
Every year in October, we do an animated film festival here at the French Institute and also everywhere in the world. So all the Alliance Française, the Institute, in France, everywhere. It's a French kind of commemoration of animation. It's always in October. And this year, I think it was in March, Mr. Hideki Sakamoto from the Embassy of Japan came to see us and say, we have some Japanese movie that we want to show. And I was like, let's do a partnership. That's perfect. We already have a festival that people are used to come to in October. Let's join, and together for this event.
Collaboration is always a good thing. Culturally, it enriches everyone. So we're happy to be here, and it would be nice to have many more of these.
Collaborations, life is all about collaborations and synergy and cooperation, and it's one of its kind, and I think it should show a good example for Nigeria to continue also to collaborate with other countries.
I'm an animation fan, so I actually do enjoy cartoons and animation, so it's okay so far. It reminds me a bit of Lion King. You have the Lana, as this one is Lara or something like that. So there's a bit of similarity there.
So the animation just talks about how human beings, just going about destroying the environment and the life, circle, the life of the animals, and not even caring about that, but more about themselves.
I said not most adults are into animations, but I'm sure it's going to captivate the children and adolescents especially. And then some adults, who want to diversify from the normal movies they're used to, will probably find it interesting. Just like I'm finding it interesting, and I think I want to go back to continue with the movie.
The night ended with guests having a taste of traditional Japanese cuisine amidst fun and laughter.
And welcome back. That was the Japanese and French Film Festival report. And as promised, we have with us a guest in the studio. You just saw her talk, and she's with us here. She's been here before, Alice O'Reilly.
She's the French cultural officer?
Yes, the cultural officer at the French Institute.
The French Institute.
Yes.
Wow. Just seen actors saw you there, and
yes.
Nice. Congratulations, by the way. This is the first time French-Japan...
Yes, the very first time. We used to have every year this animated film festival, and this time we decided to join to work together, because clearly we have a strong animated film industry in both countries. Yes, so it was pretty obvious, and last year we had the 90th anniversary of the friendship between France and Japan. So the two ambassadors were very excited about this event. And it went very well. It's the end. Today is the end of the 15 days festival. So I'm knackered.
How's it been so far, the 15 days?
It's been great. It's been great. Today is the last day with 3 other children movie in the afternoon, and then one last movie, The Genius Party Beyond, a Japanese short movies where we expect lots of people, also because we have a lucky draw and you can win 2 TVs from Sharp Corporation.
So, so far it's been good, right?
Yes, it's been great.
Today, what film is going to premiere?
So we're going to have Princess Arete from Japan, then we're going to have a French one, Ma Maman est en Amérique, my mom is in America, and then Découvrir l'ailleurs, which is short movies from also France, and then the last one, 7 p.m. outside under the stars. You have an adult film, because animation is not only for children. This is what we're trying to explain. Look,
I have a lot of animations movie that I'd love to see.
Yeah, so last one is tonight, where everyone will gather to do a closing ceremony, and then it will be the end until next year.
Until next year.
Yes.
And you wouldn't be there next year?
No, it's really sad. I'm finally leaving Nigeria. At the end of the month is the end of my contract at the French Institute.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's pretty sad, but activities will still continue after me.
Okay, we'll talk about more of your experiences in Nigeria so far, what you miss, if you actually miss us, if you shed a tear.
Now,
in the festival, what's been your favorite movie that has shown?
My favorite movie?
Or 2 favorites.
The 2 favorites of the festival, you mean? Yes. I really liked, actually, to discover more of the Japanese animated film festival for adults, even. It was strange, because then we had to, families were coming, were like, sorry, we precise that it was for children, and I was quite interested. It's really strange. It was Mind Game on the last Friday, which was very exciting. I was like, okay, that's surprising. That's new for me, even, because I know a few, Hayao Miyazaki, but this one was quite new. And then all the French ones I really love as well, because I've been seeing them in my childhood as well, so I really like them.
And it's open to everybody?
Yes, it's free and open to all. at the French Institute, so in Wusetu, close to Mr. Biggs.
Okay.
And because we have the weather with us now, we can do it outside.
Yeah,
so that's always nicer.
During the opening ceremony, I was afraid. That was when we had rain every evening.
I think we're all praying and it didn't rain just for us. So we're very lucky.
So tell us, what other activities are there lined up for the rest of the year at the French Institute?
Yes, so the last big event that we have, it's end of November. We'll have a full week, 23rd to 28th of November, about climate change. Because I don't know if you know, on the 30th of November, for 10 days, there's going to be the 2015 United Nations Climate Change Conference, the COP21, where lots of countries are gathering to France to talk about climate change and all the challenges around it. So we'll have a full week with lots of partners, actually, to show an exhibition, to show movies, discussions. The Yaradua Foundation, the British, the Germans, the EU, everyone will gather together to promote and to have awareness about climate change.
Wow, that was going to be very, very nice, I believe.
Yes, and it's going to be the last one before I leave.
Oh, before you leave.
I know. So it's going to be every night. This is the last one, this is the last one, and then finally my last event will arrive.
Last event.
Yes.
How's life treated you in Nigeria, I'd like to ask?
Well,
how long have you been here, first of all?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years, because the contract is only 2 years. I would say I would have stayed a third year, definitely. I'm not lying at all. I'm saying this to everyone. I will be sad. I will be sad. It's been a great experience. I didn't see the time. Time just went on and on and on. And then I met so many wonderful people. So I hope to stay in contact with them. I'll go to London after, so hopefully not too far, and then I can come back sometimes in Abuja. It will be interesting to come baback and see the changes.
You eat some of our delicacies, right? You eat some of our food.
Of course.
Like.
Of course I did. I ate moi moi and egusi soup and all of this. It was quite spicy, so I was not used to it. I was like, okay, this is a bit spicy. But I got over it, yeah.
It's quite interesting. Maybe when you get back into the country, we'll talk more about your experience in Nigeria, how it's been, and some of the things, the best times that you've had here.
Yes, I had the best time. Really, it was great.
Alice, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for welcoming me again in your studio.
So we'll see you this evening.
Yeah, we will.
We will see you this evening, hopefully.
Thank you.
We'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll continue with another guest who's been serenading us with some songs.
Yes.
Your weekend starts right here on this program.
Watch Your Weekend at this times on NTAE. From cultural to contemporary, north to south, east to west, NTA Entertainment brings you the best in entertainment. NTAE, your one-stop entertainment channel.
And welcome back. Now I'm sounding like reward. I have always wanted to do that. And welcome back. Okay. The program is still Your Weekend. Just before that break, we had a chat with Alice O'Reilly. She's a French cultural officer at the French Institute, talking to us about the last, the closing ceremony of the French-Japan Animation Film Festival, holding this evening, Saturday, at the French Cultural Center.
Talking about animation, sometimes I feel like me and my kids will fight over one cartoon. When they're showing some animation I want to watch, everybody's struggling about who's going to watch what.
Your favorite is which?
Of all the animation films that I've... let me see. I like the second version of the Avatar.
Okay.
The series.
Well, I used to like the likes of Lion King, but my recent is Frozen.
Oh, Frozen. Okay.
Yes, lady, I know, it's a girlish thing. Okay, maybe I guess our next guest will also tell us his favorite. I can see him smiling while we're talking about it. So tell us.
Mr. Mark D. Yes. Which one's your favorite animation film?
Lion King.
Lion King. Oh, such cliche people.
Oh, thank you very much. All right,
All right,
Mark D.
Yeah. How's music treating you so far since the last time you were here?
Very well, very well. I've been on the road quite much. Singing from place to place, even as far as Zamfara.
Oh, Zamfara, really? Like the Zamfara that is far there?
This Zamfara that is far is
like
literally really far.
Zamfara?
Yes. And the place is hot.
Oh,
okay. It should be. Zamfara should be hot.
Yeah.
Well,
so how was your first experience landing in Zamfara, somewhere very different?
You know, it's not the way people paint the picture, like everybody's dying, they are bombing everywhere. You know, the roads, everybody's in chaos. You know, it's not the way you think. The place is actually really nice. It's cool. They are nice people. They're cordial people. They're people that you can relate with on a normal day, just like you relate with people.
All right, speak your truth now. When you were going, what was running through your mind?
When I was going, okay, I've lived in Jos, so I was not really tensed as much. So, but for going to a new place, actually, you know, you have this. Okay, you're anxious a little bit.
Okay, which of the tunes have you played in your tour? Which of your songs have you played the most?
Run and Fall.
Can I hear a bit of that?
Okay.
You know, the good thing is that music knows no boundary.
No, it doesn't.
Like sports.
The first time I ever saw your face was like fire burning inside my heart, 'cause you're chasing after me. You're chasing after me. You're chasing after me. You're chasing after me, yeah. And I will run and fall into your arms. And I will run and fall to your arms, 'cause you're chasing after me, yeah. You're chasing after me. You're chasing after me, yeah. You're chasing after me, yeah.
Okay, let's oh, nice. That's a very nice one, and I guess you got a loud ovation reception wherever this can go. I like it. Nice message, and it's chasing after who, by the way? Okay, so tell us, Mark D. You've been doing soft rock. That's soft rock, right?
Yeah, I do soft rock.
What other genre do you do?
Quite a lot. I do rap, hip hop, soul.
I do love your rap. Could you do a bit of that for us? I love that. There was one you did, playing and giving us the whole.
Yeah, the rap and the spoken word are the same, right?
The rap has rhythm to it. The spoken word has no rhythm to it. That's for the likes of Bash,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, spoken word is really wide. There is so much about. Okay, do you have anyone ready for us?
Okay, I should do a spoken word.
Rap, spoken word, anything, something that has.
I prefer rap, because it gives me the rhythm,
Okay. I have been rapping this way, not today. Been putting Jesus on the beat, not today. Many people don't come, don't go, not today. But I'm still standing in the scene here today, because I have been rapping this way, not today. Been putting Jesus on the beat, not today. Many people don't come, don't go, not today. But I'm still standing in the scene here today. Skeptics say that he's automatic tested. What can I say? I'm kingdom arrested and down daily to the flesh, no vest here. This is grace walk on me, so I leap years. There's no ground on my knees, don't break the praise. Go up to heaven so the ground quakes. This ain't no Kanye talk, Jesus walks. Devil no feature of me, I know the land walk.
Cool.
Interesting. So, what's the future for you? What are you looking at in the next? An album dropping anytime soon?
Right now we're working on some singles. We're working on songs that cut across age groups, really, like You don't want to have a mother and a 13-year-old listening or watching the TV, and she has to change the channel because you know, it doesn't either suit the daughter, or it suits her and not the daughter, or it suits the daughter and not her.
That's some wise marketing movement there.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Interesting.
Tell us, I heard last time you came around, I heard that you are into fashion, you design your own wares. So tell us, when you're not playing music, are you doing that? Or?
Yeah, when I'm not playing music, I'm doing that. Actually, I'm an architect by profession. That's what I studied.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I studied as an architect, and I'm a graphic artist by practice, and I'm a fashion designer also by practice.
Fashion designer. Do you design what you're wearing?
Yes.
Mac D.
And you must be smiling to the bank really well.
Yeah. The market is good. Nigerians like clothes.
Mac D has something for us, so.
Okay.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, this is the part where...
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. How
This is still blushing
are
like,
you
there you go,
now?
birthday
This is my
girl.
first part.
This is the point where I cry.
How old are you now? How old are you now?
I'm as old as my mate. I'm as old as my mate. Trust me, you don't want to know. I'm as old as my mate. Now this is my cake. What? Reward of MacD. Now I'm actually going to cry. Seriously. And this cake is going home. Please, nobody should expect me to cut this cake in this office. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So,
well, my birthday was actually on the 2nd on Monday, and it's been spilling over. I think it's going to spill over to the month's end, so please hurry now, send your gifts, and don't be left out.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Mac D, what's the next city? Where are you stopping off at?
Right, from here I'm going back to Makurdi. That's where I reside. That's my base. I'm with a crew actually. Okay. MacD is not just like a single person. Okay. With a crew, Easy 102, called Ezekiel 10 verse 2. We are 3 of us. Yeah. And you were asking me the last time, what are you expecting from me next? We are hoping to release a video. It's a song called Like 6. Okay. And it talks about that moment when it takes everyone back to when they felt like when they were children. Talks about true virtues that people experienced and true virtues that they exhibited, like love. Somebody says she doesn't believe in love. Well, I do. Then talks about faithfulness. Talks about truth. Talks about believe without doubt or reason. When your dad literally tells you, "I'll buy you an aeroplane," and the child is like, "Hey, they said you buy me an aeroplane." Goes out jumping, and telling them that my father says he'll buy me an aeroplane, that kind of thing. So it talks about.
Someone once said one of the reasons we're not better people, happier, more positive is because we've lost our sense of wonder. Yeah. Everything is us. And as children, that's one thing we had, the sense of wonder at things. It gives you life and energy, a certain freshness that you have. Yeah.
All right, I think MacD, is really nice having you join us on set. You want to tell us how can we reach you? Social media handles?
Social media handles, Facebook, Makeri David. Makeri David.
Makeri David.
Yes. Makeri David. Okay. Then Instagram is at MacD102. Then Twitter is at Makeri David.
All right. Makeri, thank you very much.
So, play us a departure song as we take a break and we come back with another guest who you can't wait to see.
NTAE Diary. It's all about celebration of life. From weddings to birthdays. Awards, inaugurations, and that's memorable events of yours you'd like others to be part of. So come, let's celebrate you on NTAE Diary at these times. NTAE Diary, it's all about celebration.
right, welcome back. As we said, we have another guest with us in the studio. Last week, we had some of his friends over here in the studio, and they showed us some of the creative things they did. They were from the NTA Science, Art and Science Fair exhibition.
Yes, expo. So they had so many creations in science, technical, art, and all that. So today, and those ones were from Abuja, today we have someone from Niger State, represented Niger State. His name is Afam Amadi. Now, I know the name, the state and the name doesn't go together, but anyhow, but that's where he's from. So, Reward, let's get to meet him. Afam Amadi is here, and he'll be talking to us about this very beautiful... Ladies. Oh, thank you. Maybe I should stay this way. You should be in the middle so you can talk to us better. All right, now, this very beautiful thing is called the Spider...
Island.
Spider Island.
Yeah. Why do you call it the Spider Island?
Actually, I chose Spider Island due to the theme we have in the exhibition, which was eco-friendly, environmental sustainability for an improved transportation ingredients for Nigeria's development and unity. Actually, for the unity of Nigeria, I chose the spider concept because if you watch spider, let's say spider is one of the strongest insects we have, and using its web, I use it to develop the unity that will uphold the spider on air. So the legs, spider has 8 legs. Yeah. So I use the legs for my road networking.
Okay, explain that. Show us that.
Yeah. So if you watch here, I have an overhead bridge. Yeah. Underneath it, I have a ring road, which connects different communities together. Okay. Over here, I have my water body. I have my railway track here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's an overhead bridge. Also here, I have a resort center where, over here I have a hotel where tourists can easily come and lodge. Yeah.
I love the design. What inspired the design of the hotel?
Actually, in my island, I don't have much residential areas. Okay. So when tourists,
is the airport?
Yeah, so they can easily land here and take the routes here or this way. So they will easily lodge here instead of going to the residential area. Yeah.
Enjoy the beaches and all of that and the resorts.
And also have my shopping mall. Most of the waste being gotten from this island is being recycled over here.
At the recycling plant.
Yeah, that's
wow. Wow, where did you get the inspiration from? Because I'm trying to remember where in Nigeria we can see something like this, and I can't. Where did you get your inspiration from?
Actually, I have friends that do put me through some things. Like most of my, let's say 60% of my friends are site planners and architects.
Sorry.
So they do inspire me.
Did I make a mistake when I said you were secondary school?
Yeah, I just finished.
You just finished secondary school. So
and your friends are... Wow. Interesting. I think it's one of the ways to grow. You need to have friends who are higher than you in fields that you're interested in. They can inspire you and help put you through. I'm particularly impressed at the location of the recycling plant. It's away from all the residential, so the smell doesn't disturb anybody. It shows quite a bit of thought has gone into that. That's very impressive. That's very impressive. How long did it take you to build all this?
It took me over a month to put up something like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Now, you're done with secondary school. We don't have so much time. You're done with secondary school.
Yeah.
What is your next plan? What are you going to do next? Are we going to see you be an architect, like the guy who just came to sing, who was done the...
Yeah, by God's grace, I intend being an architect.
An architect.
Yeah. I love architectural designs and models. So, in future, we hope to get a great architect.
Okay, I heard last year you won the competition.
Yeah.
What was the team last year?
It was environmental sustainability for a sustainable housing.
Okay, and what was your design like?
It was something a bit similar to this, but much smaller.
Oh, now this is much grander. I like the detailed nature of it. Street lights, even the color of the river and all of that is quite realistic. It's a job well done.
I like the fact that you played with colors too,
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll say thank you very much at this point.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so we hope to, when you do something big, when we see you as a bigger artist or an architect in the future, we'll call you back again. I hope you come and you will say, no,
I'm too big for NTA now.
By God's grace, I will do come.
All right, Afam, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break now, and when we return, the show will continue. It's still your weekend on NT Entertainment, and the show is going out right and hot. That was, we just saw Afam Amadi, and he showed us his architectural blueprint of a city landscape. It's called it Spider Island.
Spider Island, I just love it. I don't know, our government should, people, stakeholders, whoever is involved, they should encourage brains like that, and like the ones we saw last week.
Yeah, so that they can move the country.
And I like the fact that he's relating wisely with people that should.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's nice, that's true. So, what do we have next?
All right, we have next, we have sports. And today on sports, we have a face who have been away from our set for a long time. We're glad to have him come join us today. Ayo Makinde will take you on sports today. Ayo, how you doing?
I'm very, very good. Feels good to be back again.
My name is Ayo
Makinde. Ayo Makinde. So Ayo, it's over to you now.
Welcome to Sports on Your Weekend. I'm Ayodeji Makinde. I'm talking about running away. I did actually run away like Reward and Cecil would think. I was actually on sabbatical because I did sustain some kind of sporting injuries that I would not like to disclose on the show today. And talking about running away again, the Golden Eaglets of Nigeria are about running away with a 5th FIFA Under-17 World Cup in Chile. That's because just about 48 hours ago, the Golden Eaglets of Nigeria qualified for the finals for the 2nd consecutive time as defending champions, and they will be taking on Mali. Now, I'm not here alone in the studio to talk about this. I have Ifeanyi Eze with me, another friend and a colleague. Like they love to call us friends in beards. The reason we're keeping the beards is because the season is approaching, and I'm sure Ifeanyi has got some sporting gifts too. Welcome, Ifeanyi.
Thanks for having me.
Now, the Golden Eaglets of Nigeria, they seem to be on auto cruise. They are set to win another title.
Yeah, well,
how feasible is that?
I don't feel it's an auto cruise because I've seen this Mali team play, and they are quite clinical. But I think they should avoid conceding first in the final if we are to win, because I think the Mexicans they were wasteful with their chances, and it helped us. You know, we took our own chances, but maybe we might not be that lucky again. So I feel they should keep up the intensity and the hard work. With that, I'm sure we'll win the trophy for the...
Now, the last time there was an All-African final was in 1993 when Nigeria played Ghana and we won our 2nd FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Do you think Nigeria's got what it takes to actually get one over a hard-fighting Malian side?
Well, maybe I should sound patriotic. I'm sure they'll win. But I think we have all it takes. The whole team, they've really performed well. The defense, the midfield, the attackers, they've been in top form. So I'm very optimistic that they'll win this cup. They will defend their title.
Talking about optimism, there is a club in England whose fans in Nigeria continue to remain optimistic because they still think they can qualify for the 2nd round of the UEFA Champions League. That's talking about Arsenal. The Gunners midweek, surprisingly, or let me just put it surprisingly, were beaten by 5-1 at the Allianz Arena by Bayern Munich. Ifeanyi, what went wrong?
Well, I think many Arsenal fans would argue that they had some defensive some injury problems, but I feel it was more tactical than, I think he didn't select the right blend. I think they should have played the way they played in the first leg, because they didn't seem to have a game plan going, and the Bayern Munich players were just picking their passes and enjoying themselves. It was as if it was a training match. With all due respect to Arsenal, so I believe they should do more if they are to be seen as contenders for any trophy at all. And so it wasn't really an impressive showing.
Well, one player that many Arsenal fans would not forget in a hurry is 23-year-old German machine. They call him Thomas Müller.
Yeah.
Ifeanyi, Thomas Müller can't just stop scoring for now, can he?
No, he's a classy centre forward. He's not one for much skills and all that, but he knows where to be at the right time, and he knows where the post is. And I feel he'll do well anywhere. I had a presenter, an analyst in Supersport say that he doesn't pitch him to be a European best any day. But if he continues scoring this way, I'm sure he would be.
Well, I'm sure he would be, but while the players are doing their job on the field, the administrators seem to be getting it wrong. And one man right now who is in a lot of mess is FIFA president, outgoing FIFA president, I love to call him nowadays, Monsieur Sepp Blatter.
Well, it's like his advice on media and said there's no cause for alarm. He just went for a checkup. I think he's old. He's approaching 90, I guess.
I think he should have every reason to go for a checkup.
We'll go for a checkup. So he just said there's no cause for alarm. It's just a checkup, and the doctor said he should rest. And when you get to a certain age, you should rest. So I don't feel there's any cause for alarm yet.
Okay, let's quickly tell you, away from football now, that at the BNP Paribas Masters, that's the Paris Masters right now at the semi-final stage, world number 1 Novak Djokovic will be taking on Stan Wawrinka in the first semi-final, while British number 1 Andy Murray will be taking on... Who will be playing?
I'm not really a big tennis fan. So.
Okay, but let's see how Novak Djokovic will be able to sustain the tempo at this moment. And let's quickly talk about a very good Nigerian at this moment. He's one of the few guys we have at the NBA. He's not chosen to play for Nigeria yet, but he still has a chance of playing for Nigeria. Ifeanyi Victor Oladipo, what's up with him?
It's good to see someone. Basketball is not really our game, so it's good to see a Nigerian represent at the highest level. I feel NBA is the highest level, but he has a collection of titles already, because he's won the Golden Boy Award and some other awards. So I feel he's doing very well, and I feel he's going to be a great player.
Okay, for most of those who don't know Victor Oladipo, he was born in the United States. His father is a Sierra Leonean and his mother is a Nigerian. Yeah. And that gives him enough opportunity to decide which country to represent. Let's see whether he will decide to play for the D Tigers of Nigeria or represent the dream team of the United States at next Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. That's the much time without photos to take on sports this weekend on your weekend. It's over now to Reward for more sport and reward, and to Cecil to seal the program. Thank you.
Welcome back. That was a sports with Ayodeji Makinde and Ifeanyi. And unfortunately, time is not a friend, and friends are out of time, so we must go. From me, see you same time next week.
Yeah, for me, I wouldn't say you'll see me same time next week, because I don't know if I'll be away. I'm going on vacation. Thank you very much. And I can see how you and some of the other guys are looking at my cake. I'm sorry, I can't share with you. I'm taking it home. I'm going to put it as a souvenir in my house. Thank you very much. My name is Cecil Egbele. Thanks for staying with us.